Greetings and welcome once again. My name is Toybox, America's favorite cartoon witch. And for this episode, we have a very special guest. It is none other than Figure Fetish. Unload the cargo. Figure Fetish came online in 1972, and like most of his contemporaries, grew along with the Star Wars franchise, making it an always-present driving force. Although becoming a techie and doing some pretty cool stuff, art has always been a part of his life. He first began his career as an artist, as a photographer, but discovered designer toys in 2012. Figure Fetish's interests in the medium grew from these displays of mashed-up, nostalgic interpretations of toys which invoked the throwback feelings of childhood, juxtaposed with humor and anachronistic ideas. In 2014, Figure Fetish's first figure was produced, which was very well received, and now has produced several toy lines and participated in many toy shows and major conventions. From figure to presentation, Figure Fetish strives to produce a piece that conveys some level of weirdness and taps into the pop culture consumerist childhood of the 70s and 80s that we all slip back into for mental escape. And now it's time to find out what is in the box from the Figure Fetish. Now, friends, before I open this majestic package and all the mysteries that could be inside, I'd like to share with you something a little bit personal. You see, many years ago, I got to meet Jason, the head artist of the Figure Fetish, and view some of his work in person at the first year of our toy festival called Assembly Required, which is happening virtually this year, February 6th and 7th, and I myself, along with Figure Fetish, are two of the sponsors and hosts of the event, so be sure to check that out. Now, as I was saying, I got to meet him in the past, and I was easily enamored with his sense of nostalgia and design, aesthetic, irony, and humor. I really loved his work, and so I already have a few of his pieces in my personal collection. So before we find out what is in the box from Figure Fetish, I'd like to share with you a couple pieces that I already have in my collection. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. They're very cool. Of course, I wouldn't have them if they weren't cool, right? So first of all, we have this little fellow. He's called the Commissar, and if you are a Star Wars fan, you'll notice he's got a ATST for a head and a little lab coat and suit and tie. Maybe he's some sort of robot, I don't know, cybernetic mad scientist. I'm not sure quite what his story is, but it's a very cool figure. Also, it glows in the dark. And here on the back side of the card, you can find the Figure Fetish website, but that will also be provided in the description below. So if you want to go there and buy some of his toys for yourself, you should do that. There's lots of cool things there. All right, I have a few other pieces that I previously had in my collection that I'd love to show you. They're very cool. I really like them. This one is fairly contemporary. You'll recognize it. It's the Mandalorian and Child. Looks like some allegorical Russian religious art maybe was used for the artwork there. That's very cute, and you understand the reference there, I'm sure is obvious. So this is a very neat toy. I think that there are still more of these in his shop now, so, you know, if you got some money from the holidays or from grandma or something and you want to buy yourself something nice, these are really cool. And I got something incredibly special. Jason was very gracious in a little trade that we had going at the Toy Festival, Assembly Required, which we're going into our 3rd year this year, and we'll tell you more about that. But last year at the festival, he traded me some toys of mine for one of these, which is just absolutely delightful. It is a Tatooine discotheque playset, Greedo Star Wars. So Tatooine discotheque playset. It comes with a little backdrop for a little discotheque, and also it comes with this very cool Disco Greedo figure inside. All right, so now we're going to find out what's in the box. What's in the box? So Jason had fun decorating the box for us there, and that's what it actually said when I got it. And then on the top of the package here, you can see there's a little drawing of me on there. There's instructions here on how to just cut along the dotted line right there, carefully. So we're going to do that. Hopefully this isn't a trick that you're playing on me. I know Jason has quite a good sense of humor. It's important to have a good sense of humor, my friends. About everything. It makes life easier. Down the middle. Alright, well this looks very fun, just if you can see it from my angle, which you can't, but I can tell that there's some interesting things going on inside of the package. It looks like there's actually some sort of artwork inside, so we'll have to see what that looks like once we get all the way through here. So let's see, we have some regular packing materials. As I've said before, you know, your old shopping bags work great for packing materials. First, right off the bat, I found this little guy, so let's see if we can... Little wind-up binocular man. Look at that, isn't that fun? That's absolutely delightful, I love it. Oh, can you see anything? I can't see nothing with these binoculars on my face. Or, you know, maybe he can, Already, this is tons of fun. I'm having so much fun with this one. Here we have another little wind-up toy, and this one has a note with it. It says, I think he comes from the island of misfit toys. Thought he would find a good home at your place. Well, that is very thoughtful of you, Jason. We know that Jason is very thoughtful. So there we have a little broken wind-up toy. Here we have, what is this? Oh my goodness. Looks like a little bratty girl screaming. She's mad at her parents. She's like, I don't want to go to school today. I won't eat my hot dogs. I don't like hot dogs.
They're made of pig butts! Then she has a little wind-up effect, so let's see if that works. All right, well, I will definitely tell you that, Jason, if you're watching, you understand our show quite well and the things that I like. We'll have a little Mother Goose to tell stories to our broken Christmas tree and our wind-up soldier binocular man and our bratty child. Many, many years ago, Toybox was the greatest cartoon witch of all time. And he still is. The end. And here we have another little wind-up toy. Let me see. It is from Tomy, which is a classic toy maker, and it says 2002, and it's a little hamster buddy. We got a little hamster buddy here to join this family, and see if she works. Well, that's fine. She can just listen to Mother Goose's stories about how great Toybox is. Yeah, when we were still babies, Toybox was the greatest cartoon witch ever, and I'm telling you this story now of how he became the greatest. He was born. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Here we go. Here's a little green plastic army man, so he can come over and hear Mother Goose's stories as well. And here we have what appears to be General George Custer on a motorcycle, which is, slightly anachronistic and doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe that was in some sort of time travel movie or something, but it's still cool. It's a great fun toy, and we always love toy motorcycles. You can't go wrong with that, so... Mama, I'm here to drop off the package. Alright, so we got a little General Custer and a motorcycle. Let's see what we have here. Some more paper, packing paper. We can use that to paper mache a puppet head or something. And let's see here. Okay. Whoa, this is cool. Now, you all know, if you've watched our show before, we always love to get this. It's a little packet of stickers. So we got all sorts of cool stickers in here. Here's one with the Figure FeTTISH logo on it. And, oh, this one is actually very cool. I love this. This is a cup of noodles with Ultraman popping out of the top there. Using the beta capsule, Hayata transforms into a cup of noodles. So we got a little Hayata in a cup of noodles. That's very cute. And oh, look at this. Surprise, surprise. Guess what it is? It's a little Mandalorian helmet. You never see the designer toys putting those on things. Like, how about this guy here? We got this guy here, and then check this out. Ready? Bing! Now he's a Figure FeTTISH toy, or a toy by any other designer toy artist that likes to just stick Boba Fett heads on stuff. So that's cool. We like those. Those are very fun stickers. Always love to get stickers. I can stick them on my Toybox, and there's a couple more. These are awesome, and oh, I got 2 of this one, so that's awesome. I can put them on each of my toy boxes. It says Saint Fett, so I see some common themes running throughout the work here. If you remember a toy we saw earlier, it was similar. So there's that, and here's a little bit bigger one, maybe a little glossier. Those are very cool. Thank you, Jason, for those. I love them. And those will be sure to go on my travel trunks for my puppet shows and my toy boxes and places like that. My little merch trunk, I like to stick stickers inside of that so that when I pop it open and people can see that when they're, perusing my wares, which you can all do in my store after the show. All right. Let's see what else is in here. Now, I'm trying to do this scientifically because there's a lot of cool things in here, and I'm thinking that there's an order to it, and they progressively get cooler and cooler. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one. This one's it's rather large and it's wrapped in bubble wrap. So I think it's going to be pretty neat, whatever it is, because you know it needed to arrive safely. Oh my goodness. Whatever it is, this is going to be awesome. That is quite magnificent. Oh my goodness. This is truly magnificent. It's a banana with robotic appendages. Maybe it's some sort of engineered banana cyborg, banana mech, banana guard. Maybe this is something that Princess Bubblegum created to protect the Candy Kingdom. I don't know, but it is amazing. See, there's his legs. It's a very cool, awesome paint job. Looks like a one-of-a-kind creation made from a real plastic banana. It's got a little backpack on the back. Banana mech droid. Wow. So this is awesome. Thank you for this. This is magnificent. Beyond what I could have even imagined what was going to appear in this box. And there's still more things. There's a whole bunch of things left. So maybe this banana mech will join Mother Goose here for some story time about Toybox with Hayata and Colonel Custer. And let's see what else we have here. Well, it has a little note attached, and I'll read it to you. It's always fun when we get notes in the box. It says, I found this stuck in the window of one of those local free entertainment and newspaper boxes. I thought that it was Toybox at first, and that you had done an art drawing. I was sadly mistaken. Thought you would find it interesting. Looks like Toybox from afar. Figure FeTTISH. So there we go. There's a little note there. It's even signed by the artist, so you know, now I have his signature, so I can put that with the banana garden if I want to sell it for lots of money. Just kidding. I'm keeping that. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. So this is delightful. What it is a little Chick Track. If you don't know what these are, they're little religious comic books, and it does appear to have some sort of knockoff version of Toybox. So if you haven't seen my birthday show yet, from a couple weeks ago, there are indeed many knockoff versions of Toybox out there in the world.
He's the real Toybox.
He's really real.
Not a fake Toybox.
Fake, fake, fake.
And look inside. You can see there he is. It's some sort of... he's probably the protagonist, I would guess, in this little comic. Because, of course, Toybox is the good guy in all of his stories. So this is actually very fun, and I will actually read this. I do have a collection of these, and I enjoy these, and so I have a whole stack of them upstairs. Because, you know, if you didn't know, I'm a big comic book fan. These are all this stuff behind me here. These are all comic books. This is just hundreds and thousands of them. There are so many of them. Look at this. You can't really see because it's blurred, but look at all these. There's tons of them. So because these are Jesus comics, it came in a little baggie. This is also fun to note. And you see there, got a little sticker on it that says, Jesus loves you. Good things to keep in mind. Jesus loves you, of course. And we love you too, and we thank you for this extraordinary package so far. So, let's see, we have this. Whoa. This is fun. It's got a little Osama bin Laden Dick Cheney figure. So that's a contemporary political thing. I like it because I don't like it. I was never a big fan of Dick Cheney, but, you know, now I have a little picture of him that we can hang on the wall somewhere. Let's see what else we have here. What's this? More comic books, maybe? Who knows? Let's see. It's a little tiny thing, and it says Trans Robotic Kitten. There's the cover. Very cool artwork there. It's delightful. It's just a little, we got a little ash can zine. I'll just show you a couple more pages here. Very cool. Some very cool robotic kitties. The Trans Robotic Kitten. Their mech suit. This is delightful. This one here almost reminds me of a Battle Beast, maybe. Look at the... Anyone remembers Battle Beast? Those are old toys from the 80s. Very cool. Oh, and this one even more so. This one here. And there you can see they have a little... There's where they have their little symbol on their chest, like a battle beast. So that is awesome. A little art book, ash can, comic, zine. So far, this box is one of the most fun packages I think we've ever gotten here. And we get a lot of fun packages. I'm sure you've watched the show, so this is absolutely delightful. And there's still more stuff. Let's see what this is. This is something wrapped in a brown paper bag. Maybe it's his old lunch. Jason's old lunch inside. I don't know. Whoa. This looks very, very cool. I love this one. It's a little artwork with a figure attached to it of a hand grenade, like a graffiti design, with some sort of suited up insectoid looking robot. It's a little hard to see because it's pink on pink and the figure is translucent, but there is exquisite amount of details on the head, and he's holding a little submachine gun Uzi. We'll have to put that somewhere up on the wall behind us. You'll see that maybe in the next episode. We'll put that up there, and then... Oh, we forgot about this little lonely raccoon, another little wind-up toy, so gotta join Mother Goose's story time. That's very cute, and I didn't know that Figure Fetish knew that I love wind-up toys, but of course all of you know I love all toys equally. We'll put it there. I think it might be from some more modern Disney movie that I've never seen. I don't know. Now, here we have... Now we know that the weather outside is frightful, but this is surely delightful. It's a Christmas stocking from Figure Fetish, full of treats and a toy. I can see a toy in there. I'm gonna open it. I think we should open this one. Never know what could be in there. Well, I can already see that there's some cool things in here. Ah, look at this. Here's some Dracula teeth. Roar! I'll eat the Mother Goose for Christmas! Yeah! So, plastic Dracula teeth. Those are always good to have. And, you know, sometimes I take those and I put them in my mouth, and I can have them as my own teeth, or I can use them in a puppet or a doll or something. So that's fun. There's lots of candy. Some hard candies. Sorts of candies inside for the holidays. And here we have, what is this? Oh, wow, this is very cool. It's a little action figure, and it's very neat. It's like the holy vestiges of our good friend Snake Eyes. Wow, this guy's cool. It's like a little skeleton monk, and is translucent green. And this looks like a collaboration from Sagittarius and Figure Fetish. Looks like a little minifigure with a skull head, and maybe that was originally an old school Yoda body. Looks like to me, but it's some sort of translucent minifigure. Collaboration with Sagittarius and Figure Fetish. Sagittarius is another very cool designer toy artist who is a friend of mine, and I actually have some things of his also in my collection. And then the other side of the card has a picture of some grim little beasties hiding in Daddy's cloak with some skulls around it, so that's Very cool. And you know, I do love these this scale of minifigures. We have quite a few shelves up in the toy castle of those style of minifigures, so those are fun. Here is a little chocolate rat skull, but it's not actually chocolate. It's just made to look like chocolate. It's made out of plastic. So that's a very cool thing. We'll put that on a shelf. And a little origami crane made out of plastic. So that's awesome. Wow, this is neat. It's a little secret ring. It's like if I want to be a Blue Lantern, I guess I can wear this ring. It's a little plastic ring with a skull, a helmeted skull on it. And I think the skull comes from Imperial Trooper of some sort, and that's fancy. So, you know, now I have some bling. Can be a little fancy for the next episode, maybe when I get dressed up, I can wear my ring. And maybe it has powers, like magical powers, that I can make toys fall out of the air! Alright, and finally in our Christmas stocking from Figure FeTTISH, a few little buttons. There's the Saint Boba Fett, the Ultraman cup of noodles, and the Figure FeTTISH logos with David Bowie Santa Claus, because look, he's got two different colored eyes, so maybe that's David Bowie in disguise. All right, now we have one more thing inside the package, and this is very cool. It's a total mystery. What could it be? It is, in fact, a rando. It's a rando action figure, completely enclosed in black. Who knows what is inside? This is the grand finale of our package. We'll find out who is inside this rando, completely black, enclosed and shrouded in utter pitch. You want to see what it is inside, don't you? I got the card off of the rando figure. I still have my magical bling ring on. Oh wow, he looks really cool. This is awesome. It's surprise, surprise. A cool guy, Mandalorian. There he is. A cool guy Mandalorian in a cool suit with a cool hat. Maybe it's a knockoff version of the Suck Lord. And he came with this little boombox. Now, once I have completely emptied the entire box, I can see inside, a full view of what it looks like inside, and this is very fun. Figure FeTTISH also decorated the whole box, and it's a little version of Toybox who's in a little haunted forest with the blue sky in the background. So look at that. So that was very fun and creative. Figure FeTTISH did lots of different things to decorate the box and make that very fun, and packed it with all sorts of delightful things, comics for me to read. And, you know, maybe Mother Goose will read the comics to all her new friends in story time tonight before we go to bed. We typically like to do that, actually. So that will be fun. And this awesome banana trooper, and a little bootleg Sucklord figure, and this little Snake Eyes fellow. I'm not quite sure, but thank you so much, Figure FeTTISH, for this incredible package. Now, before we go, I want to remind you all that Figure FeTTISH, along with myself, are going to be co-hosts and sponsors of an upcoming toy show February 6th and 7th called Assembly Required. This year we're going virtual, so it's virtually assembled. And don't forget, if you would like to buy some of these cool toys directly from Figure Fetish, follow the link in the description below and buy them up. Have them shipped to your house. Make your own opening box show. I don't care. I'll watch it. Send it to me. Tell me what you got. And now, some words from our sponsors.
From the creators of Assembly Required,
Virtually Assembled, an Assembly Required experience. 2-day online event. Streaming live on assemblyrequired.net, YouTube, as well as other platforms. February 6 and 7, 2021. Virtually Assembled, an Assembly Required experience, including artist interviews, studio tours, artist toy exclusives, artist-made toy commercials, and Toybox, America's favorite cartoon witch. Sponsors include Unboxing Asheville, Morgan's Comics, Appalachian Pinball Museum, Asheville FM, Designer Toy Market, Toybox Theater, Joker TV, and Resin Underworld. Virtually Assembled, an Assembly Required experience. 2-day online event, February 6 and 7, 2021.
See some of my new ragamuffins. There are over 100 to choose from, along with t-shirts, stickers, magnets, and other handmade toys in my shop now. Or, if you like, you can just donate directly to me.